super high.
What's going on, Big Blue Nation? This is going to be a video on Mr. Kadarius Toney, his press conference. You know, he's been in the news with the media and everything. He's been complaining about playing time. And I think this young man just wants to play. He just wants to show his talents. He wants to show the New York Giants why we drafted him in the first round. This is his press conference, man. So I'm just going to do a reaction to his press conference. I just want to see where his mind is at. So we're going to get into it, Mr. Kadarius Toney. He's going to do his press conference, and I'm going to chime in. Let's get it.
Before I get started, I want to address the elephant in the room with like social media. I know a lot of stuff was misinterpreted about me talking about the Giants or whatever. That had nothing to do with the Giants. Just focus on really playing like against the Falcons, you know. And I know a lot of people saw like when I posted like media wise, like me saying the media this and that, that's not meant for everybody. The one that specifically know what I'm talking about, because the story that they want to make, want to create stuff like that, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Apologize to the rest of y'all who do a great job at what y'all do, and you know, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right, that's his start off, man. What he's saying is that what he put in on his social media account was misinterpreted, and he's saying that certain media people were trying to spin it and turn it into a story that it really wasn't about. And he basically saying that he was being misquoted, and that's not what he's about. That he's trying to explain that's not what he's about. He's not about turmoil or try to cause chaos within the Giants organization. And I believe him, man. I think this is a different type cat. He has his own personality. He has his own music and everything. What he's gonna have to learn. He's very young. What he's gonna have to learn is the media is not your friend. They can twist anything that you say into a story, and he's gonna have to learn that throughout his career. Sometimes it's just best to be quiet and vent your frustrations to your loved ones if you have to. And if you do have to go to your coaches and vent your frustrations, do that personally. Don't do anything in social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, because they could turn that against you and make you look like a villain. And I don't think this kid's a villain at all. But let's get back into it.
And it's really a personal issue. I mean, a personal matter. I don't really want to address it like that. So, I mean, that's why I left it what it was.
What have you learned about social media and what can happen when you post things on social media?
That's a very good question they asked him. Let's see what he says.
What I learned?
Yeah, what you learned?
I really learned that, I mean, it's really y'all job to, you know, create whatever y'all gonna create out of whatever y'all want it to be out of. So from my standpoint, I'm just gonna go back to what I normally used to do and not post it all to give y'all nothing to talk about.
That's the type of attitude you have to have. When you're a professional athlete, man, you're an entertainer, and you're in the public eye. You're in the New York media. The New York media is huge, one of the biggest markets in the world. You have to watch what you say. You have to watch what you post. You have to watch what you do. This should be a learning experience for Mr. Kadarius Toney. Like I said, I don't think he's a bad guy at all. I believe he was just frustrated because he's a playmaker. Let's just be honest with you. At Florida, he was a playmaker. But you're gonna have to learn that you can't vent your frustrations out in the media, especially in the New York media. It's one of the most vicious medias out there if you allow them to be. They'll twist your words and make it where it's just like you're just being a villain. Hopefully he's learned from this experience and keeps to himself and keeps quiet, gets to his playbook. and get out there on the field and make plays. Force Joe Judge and force Jason Garrett out there to put you out there because you're making plays. I do think he needs to be utilized a little bit more. I believe he needs to be our kick returner and punt returner right now. If he's not able to be an outside receiver or he hasn't learned the route tree yet, get him out there on the field. Give him some confidence. He'll show out for you. Well, let's get back into the interview.
What's the advice that your teammates or coach give you?
Really just stay encouraged and keep going like I always been doing.
How do you feel about your role so far?
I feel pretty good and
Would you like to be using more?
I feel pretty good where I'm at.
Kadarius, how anxious?
Good question. I mean, good answer. That was a bait question. They wanted to that was to see if they could get him to say that he doesn't like his role. They want him, like I said, man. The media is vicious, man. That was a bait question. I'm glad he answered it the way he answered it. You could tell by his mannerisms and everything. He's a little bit frustrated. He's a little bit flustered, and he's a little caught off guard about what they portrayed him to be in the media this past week. After he vented his frustrations after the Washington football team lost. After not, he wants to be in on more plays, and I can't blame him. He's overcome a lot of things in his life, and he's made it. He made it to be a first-round pick, so obviously he has the talent. Joe Judge, say this to the moon turns blue, that was his pick. He picked Kadarius Toney, and they picked him to be a weapon, and he wants to be utilized as a weapon. But great answer to that question. Don't give them any bulletin material to put against you in this media, bro. Let's see what else. Let's go on.
So are you giving people some football to talk about?
I mean, every day I wake up with football on my mind. So I mean, I don't really know what like to tell you. I mean, if y'all don't see like the progression or whatever coming along by now, I mean, I guess y'all ain't never see it.
Well, we don't see them on Sunday. So fans don't see them.
You're right.
Do you need that? Do you need that to sort of set things right, I guess?
Do I need what?
A big play and something on the field in the game where people see it and say, that's the guy.
Really, I mean, yeah, I mean, a play would be, that would be pretty good. But as far as me taking that the first thing in my mind as soon as I wake up, not really. I wake up every day, come in, do my job, do what I can every day to increase my role, increase my ability every day. So I mean, I don't really need justification from like everybody about what I'm doing because I understand what's going on.
What do you think?
That's a great thing if that's his attitude towards everything. You don't need justification from anybody, bro. You made it. You've done what millions of other athletes have tried to do and haven't done. You've made it to the upper echelon in your craft. You were a first-round pick. Now it's time to perfect your craft. Do exactly what you said you do. You wake up with football on your mind. You go to that facility and you do your job. You run your routes the way you're supposed to run your routes. You learn your playbook. You perfect your craft. Don't listen to people out here in the media, the questions that they're asking you. I'm not going to say they're pretty bad, but they're trying to bait you into something, and you can't take that bait. Hopefully throughout this interview, when we go through the interview, you don't take the bait. You can tell by his laughter that he's a little bit uncomfortable up there. You can tell by his mannerisms. Like I said, he's a little bit uncomfortable. But he's a rookie. When he goes further into his career, God willing, he starts making plays. I believe he'll be a little bit more comfortable up here taking these questions. But stay your behind off that social media, because I promise you, that will be your downfall if you continue to be on social media. I can tell it right now. They will twist your words and they will make you to be out the next Odell Beckham Jr. That's their angle. I can feel it. I can feel it through the screen. Don't let them do that to you, bro. You've been through too much and you've accomplished too much in your life to let someone tear you down when you finally make it. Don't let them do that to you. Focus on your craft, get into your playbook, get on that field, and let's get some touchdowns, bro.
Matt, what's the next step you need to show the coaches in practice in order to earn the trust and more snaps and opportunities in the game?
You ready for the Falcons?
progress with finding a rhythm in this offense, sort of mastering this offense? Where are you at right now with that?
Coming along. I mean, we just had practice, so they step closer to, playing the Falcons right now. So.
And physically, how you doing with all the, you're not in the injury report anymore, how you doing physically?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to play against the Falcons right now.
Is it a relief to feel kind of back your own self physically?
I kind of never not felt myself because I wake up myself every day,
Right, but I mean, you have injuries.
Okay.
Yeah, you see the continuous laughter, the fidgeting. He's nervous. He's trying to find the words to say without saying anything that can make him look bad again in the media. This right here, we need to get this guy on the field, man, and let him make some plays and let him get his confidence up. Because if he goes on that social media, it's going to be his downfall, man. It's going to be his downfall. Leave that social media stuff alone. And he may want to get with a little interview coach, because he's very nervous and very, very fidgety up there. And the laughter is to keep the nervousness down. I think this is a unique kid. Well, man, he's not a kid. He's a man, a unique guy. I believe he is a team player, and I believe he wants to do very well, very bad. And he wants the opportunity. But opportunities are earned. You know that. You earned your opportunity at Florida. Don't ever lose that dog that you had out there in Florida. I watched you out there in Florida. I watched you come in as a quarterback, and they told you to switch positions, and you did. And you actually turned out to be our #1 receiver in your last year. And your year was so good, you turned yourself into a first-round pick. So he can overcome obstacles in his way. He's done it. Don't let this social media and don't let these people saying things about you, and don't let your frustrations about not being a part of the offense the way you want to right now. Work your butt off like you always have done, and get on that field and you make some plays. Be the Joker. Be the human joystick. It'll work out for you, bro. But don't let this media get you messed up out here, man, and where it take your dream away from you, take football away from you, man. You all about football. Like you say, you wake up every morning yourself wanting to do football. And I truly believe that. But don't let outside things distract you from your goals. Real talk.
More attention on you in the NFL in New York than you expected or anticipated?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of getting the grasp of it, getting pretty much new to this, but yeah, I'll say it increased since I've been in Florida, so yeah.
What do you say to the idea that by responding to some of these things, it means you're listening to it, that you're hearing it, and you're letting it affect you?
Not have the stuff that's on social media really affect me. That's what it look like in y'all point of view. It really don't sway me this way or that way. Because at the end of the day, I still got to come in, do my work, do my job, try to be the best player I can be coachable by the coaches, every day. So, I mean, it don't really affect nothing that I do.
Then why respond?
To me, because I can, I got to know.
See, things like that, you say you can respond because you have a mouth. Sometimes it's just to leave stuff alone, man. You respond by your play on the field, bro. I'm telling you, man, I can see it in this interview now. Do not let this social media crap destroy your career, because they will keep pressing. Look at the questions they asking this man. They are really pressing him. That's the thing Kevin Durant has a problem with. He responds to everything. But what Kevin Durant does is he perfects his craft, and he goes out there and he balls out, so they really can't say anything to him because he's Kevin Durant. But right now you're a rookie. You don't really have any clout in the league right now. You can't even get on the field the way you want to right now. So it's best that you fall back, Detach yourself from the haters, detach yourself from the doubters, detach yourself from the negativity, and keep positivity in your life. Get some people around you that's positive. If that's your family, you chill with your family. If that's a teammate, you go chill with your teammates. Stay off the social media, bro. You see how they pressing you right now. They are pressing you hard. They're trying to get you to say or do anything crazy to where they can talk about you and pull you down. The media is not your friend. Social media is not your friend. Your friend is that pigskin, that football. Your friend is that God-given ability that you have. And your friend is the Most High. You stay with the Most High, bro, you'll be okay. Let's get back to the interview.
Joe, just to put you over, you guys were talking on the sideline. What was his message to you there?
Just stay encouraged. Just stay locked in. Because at the end of the day, the game was not over. I mean, you know, I had to just go get ready to get the correction that everybody else received and get ready for the next drive.
How different is this offense for the plays, for the receivers, the routes you're running, from what you were running at Florida?
It's not really a difference because it's all pretty much a football. Like you can run the one route, you can run that same route probably 10 different ways. So, you know, it's not really like a big deal.
Obviously, a long season ahead. So,
Yeah.
how excited and eager are you to get out there and show people, you know, this is what I can do on the field?
Can you repeat that again?
It's a long season ahead, obviously. So, how eager and excited are you to get out and show people, hey, this is what I can do on the field? Here's how I'm supposed to do.
I would say, well, right now I'm just focused on really playing the Falcons. I'm not really, you know, taking a lot of that into consideration. I'm just ready to play. I know, you know, show the coach what I can do. Coach Judd, you know, he always keep me encouraged and stuff. So, you know, I pretty much do.
What kind of
That's what you need to do, bro. Just keep it focused 1 week at a time, man. You take it 1 week at a time. Focus on your craft. Focus on getting those routes run. If it was me, I would go up to Joe Judge personally and ask him, what do I need to work on to get on the field? And he'll tell you, and you take that to heart, and you do exactly what he asks you to do. And you do it well. And you should be on that field portraying your skills the way you want to portray your skills. If I was mayor, if I was the owner of the team, and I would take real interest in my players, I would get him an interview coach so he can learn how to do proper interviews to where so he won't get pressed as much as he is. He's very fidgety and he's very nervous and very uncomfortable. But let's continue on.
player you expect to be?
But excited when I get from what y'all tell, you know, like what y'all want to write about. So excited. That's what I'm aiming for, but, you know.
So, kind of on a lighthearted note, should some of us take it as a compliment that you refer to people as clowns because your nickname is Joker?
Yeah, Joker. That's a whole different entity than football. That's something totally different. But I mean, I don't want you guys to get offended by me calling y'all clowns because not everybody that I'm referring to is only the few people that really try to create mess or create a whole scene about what I posted. Even though I normally post anyway on Instagram, it could be seen by a million people. But as soon as I post it at a certain time or wherever y'all feel like it's uncomfortable, then it's I'm this and that. Like I'm talking about the Giants, which I never referred to the Giants or anything like that. But you know.
That's why you stay off social media, bro. That's why you stay off social media. You don't have to go out your way to call people your detractors, your haters, or anybody who dislikes you clowns. Dude, you made it, bro. You're on a higher level than that, man. Don't bring yourself down to other people's level. Don't bring yourself down to people who want to see you fail. People who thrive off the negative. The media thrives off the negative. The negative story is one of the most sought out stories in media, period. You're going to have to learn that. Don't waste your energy trying to go at your detractors because you're only going to lose in the long run. You're only going to lose in the long run with the media. Why you think Marshawn Lynch goes up there and does what he does? He knows what the media is about. And so not to even give them anything, he doesn't tell them anything. I'm not saying that you should do that, but you should not pay attention to that crap and respond to that garbage. If you know it's not true, then don't worry about it. Dude, you a first round pick, man. You getting your bread, man. You helping out your family. You've done it. Don't worry about detractors, man. Go out there and be the human joystick. Go to your playbook. Go to your receivers coach. You go to Jason Garrett. Whoever is your offensive coach that works with you personally, you get that route tree going, and you get your butt on that field, and you show out. And that's how you shut your detractors up, bro. Real talk.
Obviously, you and Kyle Pitts put on a show down
Yeah,
there.
them
in
a
the
dog,
swamp.
yeah.
You're going to see him this weekend, but on the other side of the
Yeah,
field.
they're gonna be excited. I mean, I just want him to be the best player he could be. I want to be the best player I could be. I wish him the best of luck. I'm just ready to play against the Falcons right now. So.
Give a little scouting report for what he brings that
No.
the defense have to worry about.
Nah. I mean, I love the New York area. I never said anything bad about it or never.
I'm talking about the spotlight.
You said, do I like the spotlight in New York? I really kind of like it. It's more of a, it can either help you or harm you. It's really what you want to do with it. So I mean, you know, they gotta be smarter. You know, make better decisions nowadays.
And he couldn't have said that any better. He couldn't have said that any better. That's the end of the interview, but he couldn't have said that any better, man. The New York spotlight, you can let it harm you or you can use it to your advantage. You could be the Odell Beckham or you could be Eli Manning. You could be Plexico Burrs or you could be Amani Toomer. Or you could turn it to Victor Cruz. You could turn it to a Michael Strahan. When you do good in New York, you're a legend, man. You're a legend. But the things I take from that interview, man, he was very nervous. He was very fidgety. He was very uncomfortable. So you're only going to make it worse on yourself, Tony, if you continue to go into social media and try to say things about your detractors, man. Dude, you've had haters all your life. You've had haters all your life. I could guarantee you've had haters your whole life. Ain't nothing new, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun, bro. You just in a bigger spotlight, man. And you got to handle yourself a certain way right now, man, because the spotlight's on you, man. They just waiting for you to do something crazy or say something crazy so they can just bash you. Don't give them that. Don't give them that satisfaction, bro. You get out there on that field, you learn your playbook, you run them routes, and you score touchdowns, bro. You make plays. Show us why we made you a #1 pick. That's your job. Point blank, period. That's your job. And that's all you have to do. You don't owe the media anything. You don't owe me anything. If you looked at this video, you don't owe me a damn thing. Dude, you've made it. I hope you understand that, bro, in the future. If I was you, I would hire me a little interview coach to, coach me on how to take these questions and answer them the correct way. And you'll be fine, man. You'll be okay, man. I expect you to be making plays, especially I expect you to make some plays Sunday, to be honest with you. We open up this offense, I expect you to make some plays. And I expect you to take some snaps from Darius Slayton. I'm just going to be honest with you. But that's my take on Mr. Kadarius Toney, man. Stay away from that damn social media, bro. Because it's only going to harm you, man. It's only going to harm you. They already got you as a target. They just waiting. They salivating, waiting for you to do something crazy. And, man, they're going to eat you alive in that New York media. I can already feel it. I can already tell it. Don't let them do it to you, bro. You've come too far. You've come way too far. Way too far. To let some little social media in New York destroy your career, destroy your dream. Don't do it. Hopefully you can see this interview, and hopefully you can take a little bit of information what I was saying, because I've known it to be true. I've seen it happen too many times. Just take some time to yourself. Perfect your craft. Get on that field. That's all you need to worry about. But that's the end of this video, man. If you like what you've heard, if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, so you can get a lot more videos like this and more. This has been Big Pat Sports Talk, Big Blue review of Mr. Kadarius Toney's press conference. Let's get ready for the Falcons, Big Blue. We need to go 1-2 because we're going 0-3. It's a wrap. Just saying. Till the next episode. Peace.
Super high.